today we're playing Dark Travel yet again, and I made a decent amount of like not that much, but I made a tiny amount of progress off camera, and my personal best before was 58%, and I now have this like what do I have? Hold on, it's my personal best 61%. I did not mean to fucking quit the level. Whatever, it was the beginning part. If that was like late into the level, like that dual part, I would have been really upset, but I mean, it's just the cube part. Alright, anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna be making much progress today because I suck at that dual part apparently now. Like the robot part and that dual part, like I suck at that. I don't know why I all of a sudden am like awful at that part, but I can't get past it. I can't get past the it's either the robot or the ship right after that robot that I can just never get past. I don't know why. I was able to get past it, like, pretty consistently before, but now I just can't. Oh my gosh! Again, I said I just can't get past that robot and that ship part, and what do you know? I died of that ship part again. That's not difficult. It's just holding the button down for like a second and then just straightening yourself out. That's all I have to do with that part. Yet for some reason I can't do it. My hand just like freezes up, or it doesn't freeze up, and like I try to actually do it, but I just don't go up far enough. Oh my gosh, man, I always get to that dual part and then just die to that stupid part. That's not difficult. The bow part in the duel is like later on in the duel part is much more difficult. But I can't can't even get past the easy parts in the duel. There's not going to be much commentary in this video. I'm sorry, guys. I actually have to focus. I might do a little bit of commentary before the UFO part, but after the UFO part, I just need to concentrate. God damn it. I think it was straight. Was it? Or not straight. Was it middle or down? I have no clue. I didn't look at the last one that well. I thought it was up, but my eyes deceived me. Or I just didn't pay attention to the last one, the last arrow. It's probably the latter one. You know you've been playing Geometry Dash too long when your hand starts cramping. Yeah, my hand's starting to cramp a little bit. But you know, it isn't very good for Geometry Dash. It also might mean I'm gonna get carpal tunnel syndrome pretty early in my life. I'm not. But still, my hand cramps and it sucks. I should probably take a break from this level, but for some reason I just want to keep playing it. Oh my god! I'm dying to easy parts now. I just want to get consistent at the level. That's all I want to do. I want to get consistent. Especially in that dumb dual part. That dual part is not difficult. Well, it is, but it's not super tough. Most of those dual sections, if not almost all of them, are nothing compared to that UFO part where the strict you have to get I just can't speak right now. Alright, you know what? I'm just not gonna talk. Fucking damn it, dude! If I just hit those correctly, I would have gotten to that UFO part. I think I just went down far too early. It's rather I went down far too late or far too early on those, red jump rings, and so I just overshot the first, green jump orb, so... Stretch out my hand. Okay. There we go. It's not better at all. And yes, I know I said I won't really talk, but again, to be fair, I said before that I also do a little bit of commentary before the usual part. pretty hard to see in that red, like very red glitchy part. No! Oh my gosh, that was the furthest I've ever gotten in this level, as you could, see. It's only a 1% difference. Before I had a 61, now I have a 62. Only a 1% difference, but I know what to do for those parts now. That's not that difficult right after the... Like, when you have to straighten yourself out after the spider. Like, after that ship part. That's not that difficult, just going into the cube and then just hitting the jump orb right after you enter the portal. It's not that bad. And that ship part before the mini wave is not that bad as well. But I almost got through that mini wave. But that mini wave is kind of tough because you have to straighten yourself out. But it's a little bit weird because it can be like pretty different by the. It depends on the way you enter the portal. If you enter it from like. I'm just not. I don't know that much about that, and that's why it's just difficult. But it's a 1% difference. It's barely anything, but I mean, hey, it's a 1% progress, right? I told you, like after that, like robot part, I can do the rest of the duel. I can definitely do the rest of the duel. After that robot part, as you just saw there. It's difficult, and I might die there sometimes, but I can still do it. Now I just need to get through that mini wave and I'll be golden. I went too far down there. I'm not gonna get that mad anymore because, well, I'll probably still get mad if I die that robot part again, but I'm not gonna get super mad, like, except for like the glitchy part again, and the robot part, or like the ship part in the duel. That part I've been like talking about a million times in this one video. Yeah, the rest of the level I won't get that mad at though, because hey, made progress. The part after the duel is pretty tough. It isn't very good. I'll most likely die straight after the duel. God damn it. Yet again, I think I just hit the red jump or I keep saying orb. Red jump ring. I think I just hit that too early. I think you have to hit that pretty late. That's the only part in that spider part that might trip me up sometimes. And even then, most of the time, I could get through that pretty easily. Like, it's not, that spider part's not that hard. It is fast-paced, but they're not that bad. Like, the timings aren't that bad. It's just simple spider gameplay. There's not a whole lot of, you know, jump rings and jump orbs and, like, dash orbs. It's basically almost just up and down. I hate this roll-up part because of how many times I've just been to it. Yep, that was up. Ah, shit. I second guessed myself. I knew it was up, like as I saw the arrows, but I mean, as I was going through the skulls, I thought it could be down. No, it wasn't. Oh man. Alright. What is this lag? Hold on. What is this lag? What is going on? No, again, I got super far, but I barely didn't make it into that cube portal. If I got into that cube portal, I probably would have finished the duel for the first time. Man, that was so close. I'm always like when I get to that duel part, I'd rather die really early or I get really close to getting to the end. That stinks. I mean, hey, I got to the same spot twice, so technically I got the two of the same personal bests, which is pretty okay. I would like to think I'm making okay progress. Again, this is like barely any progress because I went from 58% to 62%, which is only a 4% difference. But at least I'm getting more consistent with that UFO part. I definitely am getting more consistent with that part. As you can probably tell, I'm getting most of the timings done fairly easily. I'm getting more consistent at that glitchy part as well now, which is good. Most of the time before, I just got distracted and immediately died, but most of the time I could actually make it through there now. Sometimes I still can't, but I mean I can't get 100% win rate in that part. And the duel part itself, I'm not dying like every single time to that robot part now, and that like the ship part. As I already said 1 million times yet again. I'm not dying to that part as much now, thank God. That was torture. And then just die repeatedly to the same stupid, shitty mistake. At least I made it far into the duel, and I'm happy about that. Although the part after this is pretty tough. It's one of the toughest parts on the level, I think. Because in the robot part, not only do you have to like do a tiny jump between like two spikes, like when there's a spike on the bottom and then 2 blocks above there's another spike and you have to like do a little bit of a jump between that. Yeah, not only is there that, there's also like a speed change like basically out of nowhere, and you have to do that same jump while the speed changes, so that's why that part is tough. The rest of the part is not that tough after that. The entire rest of the level isn't terrible like after that. The end part, the final drop, if you could say it is, the robot and then the UFO and then the ship. That is one of the toughest parts in the level probably. And then the ending part is late timings, like a bunch of late timings, and then that's it. Man, I made progress, which is good. I'm just kind of disappointed that I didn't finish the duel, but hey, again, made progress. But just way more than I expected.